Hello guys, hello, welcome everybody. We're here today with our BBL Week 3 game against Vanilla, coach of... Shit, I'm forgetting the team name. Sorry there's no matchup doc, I'll be honest guys. I quite literally was in the middle of reinstalling everything on my PC, and I had the bare minimums out to just get this game up as quickly as possible, because apparently Vanilla didn't realize that daylight savings happened, which is totally understandable. I know Vanilla doesn't live in the US, but just because obviously I want to get the game still streamed, I did not end up getting Photoshop installed in time on my new hard drive that I'm in the middle of installing. This is the empty box for it right here. But yeah, no, I quite literally like empty box right here. But yeah, so with that said though, we're taking on Vanilla though. I'll go over my team very quickly because I do at least have my team builder doc pulled up. I just have it pulled up on the side, so you'll kind of just have to deal with that. Let's see. Here we go. Welcome Dee, welcome to the stream. So my opponent's team for this one. Let's see. So I do need to actually pull it up on my builder doc. I quite literally do not have Photoshop installed, so bear with the slides. They're not coming this game, I'm sorry. But my opponent's team is Mega X, Zapdos, Hydra, Ferrothorn, Victini, Keldeo, Snorlax, Nidoqueen, Sneasel, Mischievous, and Granbull. So first up on the team, we have Deoxys Defense. Now, if you guys obviously paid attention for 5 seconds, you would tell that my opponent quite literally had like no switch into ground. And I say that with Gravity in mind, of course. So the plan is basically to set up with Gravity on either this or with our Gigalith set here. And that way then we can win with Bandit Drill. It's basically the game plan this week. Thank you guys who are wishing good luck, of course, in the chat. But yeah, so basically this is just meant to spam Gravity. This works as well a lot against Mega Mewtwo X, because with Mega Mewtwo X this game, basically the game plan would be to try and take this in. We take a +2 hits even if it bulks up in front of us. We just need one Seism Toss off, and then whether it bulks up or not, or if even if it just spams Shadow Claw, or if it goes to like a Combine Shadow Ball, we just need one S Toss off, and then we guarantee beat it with Marshadow, which I'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, the game plan is basically to try and just keep Seismic Tosses off on Mewtwo X. Also, of course, Teleport, you can bring in Drill very easily, which Drill is the next spawn with Choice Band. We creep any sort of Scarf here besides Sneasel, but Sneasel with Band or Scarf doesn't do any damage to us. We have Earthquake, Rock Slide, Shadow Claw, and Iron Head. Shadow Claw is just because it does like slightly more damage to Mega Mewtwo X, I believe. Actually, I think it does around the same. The point is, though, we really are most likely, more than anything, clicking Earthquake this game. We're not really clicking anything else, to be honest. You're kidding yourself if you think we aren't. We have Prim up with the Salt Vest with Flip Turn, Draining Kiss, Moonblast, and Scald. This way, with Draining Kiss, we should be able to guarantee KO Hydra. Some of them, we can just fire off Draining Kiss and get the HP back if it does to us. Even if it is like a Plot, Roselli, Berry, Belch set, and Plot's in front of us, we should guarantee take a hit after Rocks, thanks to the Assault Vest, and then we can 1v1 it anyway. So that's mostly important, I guess, if Prim was to have to worry about taking that Belch, because it's really the only set in the world that Hydra could even possibly run that would do remote damage to us. And I use that term very loosely. We have Scarf Marshadow. This is to outpace Mega Mewtwo X. It does really good against the team too. We can steal the bulk up boost from Mewtwo X potentially if it's anticipating that we'll just outpace us, and then we can just start revenging the team. Because my guess is that Vanilla will set up a Spike or a Rocks, and then just try and keep the hazards up to break Sash Marshadow, and then go for a bulk up sweep, because I couldn't Spectral Thief that. So with that in mind, that's why we have Scarf this week. So then it is the safest way around that, because we'll always outpace, obviously. And besides Snorlax and Sneasel and Hydra, there's no real Ghost Resist. And even still, Hydra and Sneasel specifically, I can outpace them anyway, and I can just go for close combat or Drain Punch on them. Same as Snorlax actually, so this is really good here. Gigalith, as I mentioned, just meant to boom for, meant to boom for Drill, just to get as much turns as possible. But we also have Sand, obviously, potentially. I can also switch into DOD if we don't need to necessarily go for a hard sweep, and I can just teleport into Drill that way to get the momentum going. But Earthquake is really nice with the Gravity up, as I said, no real resist. The Spadef, I believe, was for Zapdos, just to make sure that we're like absolutely chewing Zapdos, as well as with the Fizz Deck, we're able to take on an Adamant Bandit Victini as a 3-hit KO from V-Create, which is pretty cool. Final one on the team, we have Salazzle. I wanted Salazzle on the team, one, to have something that just naturally outpaced Sneasel, and two, because of the fact that with Toxic, it's very valuable just against my opponent's draft in general. Dragon Pulse is so that when we damage Hydra at all, and then Flame Power is pretty good against most of the other Pokemon. Keldeo we weren't really damaging super well anyway, so I didn't mind not hitting that for all that good damage. Same as Victini, albeit Slowdrake would have hit that better. Victini's probably like the biggest concern, I guess, with the moveset on Salazzle, but even still, Subtoxic is just really good against this draft. So yeah, Hopefully you guys enjoyed the builder, and with that said, let's challenge Vanilla. So we're going to really quickly challenge Vanilla. Good luck and fun, of course. At Showdown Live Battles, Smile. The game is about to start, so we'll get people in here. Let me really quickly as well pull up my team in the damage calculator window on the side. But yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoy the game. And then yeah, let's see. So we have the stream pulled up on the side, beautiful. And then we have as well calculator. We have the sets pulled up on my other monitor. Perks of having triple monitors. Okay. So yeah, so I have faith that we'll be able to win this game, to be honest. But good luck and fun to Vanilla. I'm sorry that this wasn't at 4 like anticipated. I was gonna schedule the stream at 3:30 for 4 o'clock, but then as of Vanilla got the time wrong. So it's fine. It's not a huge deal. But just mentioning that that's the biggest reason why is all. In case this is a bit earlier than people were anticipating. But okay. So my opponent brings. Let's see. I'm gonna open up Notepad, not because I need to, but because I can. Also, I can track kills this way for the doc. Let's see. Okay. So Ferrothorn, Zapdos, Mewtwo, X, Keldeo, Hydreigon, and Granbull. Weirdly enough, not too surprised by Granbull coming, actually. I felt like Granbull was pretty good as a soft check to Ferrothorn, to Marshadow. In terms of a lead, though, I think it kind of has to be Keldeo or Zapdos, maybe Hydra, but I feel like Hydra just does an inferior job of whatever Keldeo would do, because Keldeo at least is also really good at destroying Gigalith if that leads, and Zapdos is really good just because it helps a lot with just firing off Toxic if it's a bulky set. I think in terms of my lead here, I kind of wish I thought about this a bit more beforehand, but I think I'm going to lead off with Dio, because Dio is just a really good mon to just go for a Gravity into Teleport early on and then just start firing off kills. So Hydra does lead off, that's perfectly fine. I'm just going to go hard into Gigalith then, because Gigalith is a really good check to this, and even if it clicks U-turn, I'm really not too concerned, because I should be able to take a Keldeo hit guaranteed, actually. And then, as I said, just claim my early damage off, no matter what. This would quite literally need to be going for like a Specs hit, if it is Keldeo, and even then, the Specs hit would have to hit Hydro Pump. Thanks, Sika, I appreciate it. But yeah, so Secret Sword from Specs would not kill me, actually. It has to be Specs Hydro Pump. It's the only way to KO me at this point if Keldeo does come in. Because, of course, Keldeo doesn't have to come in. But we see that Keldeo takes the Sand Chip. It's leftovers. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to go for Gravity. I'm going to go for Gravity, and then... Oh, beautiful. Okay. So... Yeah, let's see. So from here... I think I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks really quickly, because I can still set up a Gravity again on Zapdos pretty freely. So I don't mind taking the Scald. I'll go hard into Deoxys here. I know that we're not going to have many turns to mess around with this, but it's basically like a free turn for us no matter what. Excadrill should nearly... Well, this might be banded Keldeo, or like a bulky Keldeo. Okay, then I'm just not going to commit to the sweep, to be honest. Scald versus Gigalith did how much damage? Let's see. Okay, so this actually just goes for flip turn here. Perfectly fine. Hydreigon comes in. Okay. Let's see. How much does Excadrill do to Hydra? Because I think this is Scarf Hydra. Actually, no, this is leftovers on Hydra. No. Wait, then how did that... That should have taken rocks damage. Yeah, so sand. And then... Oh, it's Boots Hydra. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. That's what the calc was from. Okay. So, with Gravity up, Banded, I don't know, Bulky Hydra, when it takes an okay amount, we don't get KO'd by that, though. So I'm just going to teleport here. We see that this is... How offensive is this? Deoxys defense took 72%. Oh, this is definitely modest. This is 100% modest. Okay, so I will definitely take that because we know it's very offensive. At best, maybe it has like very low, like just a low speed modest set. But yeah, Earthquake should do a lot of damage though. We guarantee take a single hit. Nothing in this team really wants to switch in. Granbull arguably being the best switch in, but I'm fine with that. Ferrothorn comes in. I'm fine with this too. Yeah, see that? Beautiful right there. So Gravity is over. Zapdos is 100% coming this turn, if not Hydra. I'm fine just going right into Gigalith here. Oh, okay, that's fine. My opponent just went for Protect here. Okay, this isn't too big of a concern, actually. Okay. I'll just go hard into Salazzle, actually. Okay. So, by going hard into Salazzle here, I can go for a free substitute, actually, and then I can get a Toxic off and whatever wants to come in next. If Verador goes for Gyro Ball, so be it. We know it's protecting spikes. So, we'll see what happens here. Make sure to live battle link. People can just click the link on the server. Or B, they could just click the link for the stream. Boo-boo. Anyway. So Keldeo comes in, that's fine. This is free Toxic turn. We know we outpace Keldeo, which is great. Perks of no viable Scarf for here, actually. It would probably have to be Zapdos. So, we see Mewtwo actually comes in this turn. Okay, so, at this point, I'm fine with, I think I'm fine with just sacking Deoxys. Because I still have Gigalith to set the whatchamacallit, oh my god, I'm blanking. I'm blanking really hard. The sand. I don't know why I blanked on that so hard. Okay. So, Mewtwo Mega X versus Marshadow. Okay. So, I know I do not KO this yet. In regular form, though, I could roll it, but I do not guarantee the KO yet. And this being Psy Strike is a bit problematic. It could outright just not Mega Evolve if it wanted. So, I think I need to sack Gigalith now. Which, that's kind of ugly. How much does Prim take versus Psy Strike? Psy Strike from regular Mewtwo. That actually doesn't do a lot of damage. Like, it does a good amount, to be fair, but it doesn't do nearly a destructive amount, I guess is what I'm mentioning. Sturdy Gigalith? No, we're Sandstream. We're Sandstream, I promise. Okay. So, versus regular Mewtwo right now. Our Moonblast would probably be... Actually, our Scald, I think, would be the best play, because we can still burn Ferrothorn, which is pretty useful. I don't really want to go for Flip Turn, because I think it's kind of useless. I think I'm just going to go for the Scald here. So, Ferrothorn does come in. Okay, beautiful. I'm fine with this, because now Mewtwo's going to have to take another turn of Rocks, and at that point, it will be in range. So what I'm going to do... I'm just going to go hard into Salazzle here. And I'm going to go for... Let's see. So, we got the Keldeo Toxic. We did lose our Black Sludge. I'm just going to go for Flamethrower. Because even if Keldeo comes in, it's free damage. Okay. So, Keldeo's now taking damage. And then I can just go right back into Primarina. And I'm assuming that my opponent is going to go for the Flip Turn here. And they're probably going to bring in Zapdos. Or they bring in Ferrothorn. That's fine. Why? Because I'm not bringing Sturdy against this team. What? I'm not bringing Sturdy. Okay. So, after the spike, I believe we do actually die with Salazzle. But I'm fine with making that turn anyway, because I want the Gravity off against Ferrothorn. So I'm going to go for my Gravity turn, because I think that'll ultimately be the better play here. Oh, we didn't even die. Okay. Well, then I'm going to click Flamethrower, and then if Keldeo comes in again, I'm just going to click Dragon Pulse. Okay. So we'll click Flamethrower here. Because I can always change that up. I can, again, just click Flamethrower into Dragon Pulse here. It's not a big concern. We know that Hydra's not Scarfed, so I don't mind taking the couple turns to do this. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So Keldeo comes in. That's fine. It's free damage. Now, Primarina... Keldeo versus Salazzle. I'm curious how bulky this is. Versus Salazzle. So this isn't that bulky, actually. Albeit it has some HP for sure. Oh, wait. Never mind. I think this is actually very bulky. So Dragon Pulse here doesn't do a ton more, but it's a few % more, and I will take any damage we can get. Because if this does stay in here, that's fine. My opponent, yep, they just go for Scald. Okay, beautiful. So I think the best part is, though, is we can just bring in Marshadow for free, and I don't even need to risk anything. I can actually just go for a Spectral Thief here without any risk whatsoever. My opponent will probably... Actually, I do risk Zapdos, to be fair. I actually have to go Gigalith on this double. Because if Zapdos comes in here and I get staticked, I think I lose the game. So I'm going to go into Gigalith on this Zapdos. And if they don't go Zapdos, it's fine. Because what I could do here... Keldeo is now gone because of Toxic, or almost gone. God damn it. Okay. So... we're in a bit of a bind here. Kind of wish that we were, like, not choiced at this point, but it is what it is. I think I definitely... I gotta calc out Ferrothorn really quickly. My opponent should know that we're banded. And I'm assuming they'll probably just sack Ferrothorn here. I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide. Okay. Yeah, so they're actually just gonna sack Keldeo. I don't know why I thought they would just sack Ferrothorn. Okay, yeah, so they're gonna bring in Ferrothorn here 100% though. And I think I'm just gonna let them knock off my band. Oh, they go into Grand Bull instead. Okay. I mean, I don't really sack something else. I think I kind of have to sack this and then go for the Marshadow Clean is what I'm aiming at. Well, how much does Grand Bull actually do to my Prim? Grand Bull versus Primarina. After Spike, I mean, if it's offensive, like if it's out of Grand Bull, that would KO. But I can't really risk this thing and take an Earthquake too, to be fair. Actually, I think I kind of have to. I'm just going to go for the Rock Slide and hope I can flinch. Because I can always crit as well. We flinched it, okay. A bit unfortunate for my opponent, but like this is my best play, I feel like. And see, we crit it right there. Okay, yeah. So again, I know it's very unfortunate for my opponent, but I'm not going to act like that wasn't my best play there. When Ferrothorn comes in, that's fine. I do have to sack here, because I'm not going to take the hit. So we're just going to go for the Rock Slide, because I died at Spike now. Okay. So we'll bring in Marshadow here. And what I think I'm going to do now... let me see. So, Ferrothorn versus Marshadow. So Drain Punch should KO, and this at least gets me some HP back. To be fair, I think that Zapdos kind of has to come in here, though. I mean, if I lose my Scarf, I cannot beat Mewtwo. So I think I kind of have to seek the KO. Plus, I don't do a lot with Ice Punch anyway, but I actually just don't like Zapdos anyway. I think Zapdos wins. Which is really unfortunate. Well, I think I could have played that better. I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch here. Zapdos is probably gonna come in. Hydra comes in. Okay, I'm fine with KOing Hydra too. Yeah, we're just gonna KO the Hydra. Okay. So my guess is that Zapdos will come in because it chooses hit anyway. My opponent, I feel like probably by now knows that we're Scarfed, but I'm fine with that. I could still get a couple diff points back, but I don't think I win the game ever at this point, unless my opponent just has a really bad Zapdos set. If they're like pressure, I might be able to hack them out a bit if we can dodge. Like if they're pressure like leftovers, I think I can make it work. That's really the only way. And even still, they would have to not realize that we're choiced by now, which I feel like is pretty obvious at this point. I feel like at this point my opponent probably knows that we're Scarfed Marshadow, but we'll hope they don't go Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn would probably be the worst thing I could bring in, if not Zapdos. Because Ferrothorn would basically force a sack. How much does Ferrothorn take from Spectral Thief? Like, I feel like it doesn't die. Yeah, it just doesn't die. Okay. Ugh, how do I wish we were bulk up? I think if we were bulk up, we could have gotten the positioning on Ferrothorn and maybe won. Because we could have sneaked and beat Mewtwo. Yeah, we could have maybe done that. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. Shadow Sneak with Spook Plate. Yeah, if we were like Spooky Plate, and then we were like +1. Yeah, we could have railed. No! That's unfortunate. They brought in Zapdos anyway. They're pressure though. So like, I'm just gonna go for the Ice Punch, hope we can crit or freeze. Discharge, yeah, they're just gonna go for the Para. If I could freeze here, that would be great. Yeah, okay. So we just lose the game. I'm gonna go for Draining Kiss just because well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna go for Draining Kiss just so I can get the HP back. We got it to a 2-0 at least, which is good, but like, yeah, we guarantee lose here. So, very GG to my opponent. Definitely was closer than it had to be, to say the least, because of the Granbull turns. But I'll take it. I mean, I'll take it. That's only a 2-0 loss for us. So, I guess really quickly, for anyone who, since last week's game I didn't stream, I guess for anyone who isn't in the BBL server, I did end up winning 1-0 again against Death, so we're at 2-1 plus 0. Very GG though. And yeah. Live versus Vanilla week 3. Okay. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that. If you did, of course, leave a like below and subscribe if you're new. Week 4 will be happening at some point next week. Not really in a rush to play it, even though there is the joint week 3 and week 4. We're just gonna play it during week 4. And then yeah, that's about it. I think I probably should have done if I brought like soft sand drill is I believe what the item is called. I think I could have done a lot more work because I wouldn't have been reliant on Gigglet staying alive. That's a bit unfortunate, but stuff to keep an eye out for the rematch, of course, in the future. GG to Vanilla there. Vanilla prepped great. Vanilla played great. Been on a hot season 2 this season, so best of luck to them, of course. I think I actually did put them as my run for finalist. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.